Have you ever thought that your soul may not be from Earth at all? You were born on Earth, but the source of your memory may come from Orion. More than 80% of the awakened have a common secret. They are not coming to this planet for the first time, but are chosen to return. If you also have these 10 soul signs, you may not be a native of human civilization at all. In some ancient spiritual traditions, there is a mysterious concept, starseeds. They are not souls born from the Earth, but from Sirius, Pleiades, Andromeda, Vega, and even more distant star fields, and they cross dimensions and reincarnate among humans. They look like ordinary people on the surface, but deep inside they have completely different memories, missions, and frequencies. The question is, will you be one of them? Perhaps you have felt that you are incompatible with the people around you since childhood. It is difficult for you to truly integrate into the collective, and you instinctively resist the rules. You would rather be alone than wrong yourself. You are deeply confused and even painful about the normality of human society, such as war, violence, and competition. What you yearn for is a kind of homeland that you can't explain clearly, but really feel. That is a world without fighting, only pure energy and consciousness communication. This feeling is not an illusion. It may be the after-image of your soul's memory. Some people say that starseeds are the awakening accelerator of the Earth. They have wisdom and missions from high-dimensional civilizations. The day they are awakened is the moment when the world begins to change. But there are also voices questioning that all this is just a fantasy to escape reality and a product of the loneliness of modern people. So the question is, if starseeds really exist, how can we identify them and how can we tell if we are one of them? The concept of starseed is not a new fantasy, but a soul lineage that has been repeatedly mentioned in ancient civilizations, spiritual records, and modern spiritual movements. In Egyptian mysticism, records about Sirius appeared as early as BC. The Anunnaki gods in the Sumerian civilization are said to have descended to the earth from the stars in the sky. In Indian tribes, Mayan prophecies, and Tibetan secret documents, it is also mentioned that there is a kind of soul that does not belong to the earth. They will be awakened at a critical moment to complete the mission of transforming the earth, and you may be one of them. So, how to judge whether you are a starseed? The following are 7 common characteristics that have been repeatedly verified. Feature. 1. There is a feeling of "I don't belong here" since childhood. You may often feel uncomfortable with your parents', school, and social system when you were a child, and even doubt whether you were taken away by mistake. Feature 2. Have a strong curiosity about the universe, the starry sky, and the origin of life. You are not satisfied with the explanations of traditional religions or science, and always feel that the truth is far more than that. Feature 3. Strong empathy, but also easily affected by energy. You can feel the emotional changes of others and are easily swallowed by the emotions of people around you, so you prefer to be alone. Feature 4. Frequent appearance of repeating numbers and cosmic codes. You often see 1111, 222, 333, and even receive similar awakening messages in dreams. Feature 5. Deep pain and anger at the destruction of the earth. You cannot understand why humans pollute water sources, kill animals, and go to war with each other. This discomfort is at the soul level. Feature 6. Strong intuition and spiritual sensitivity. You often foresee the future and can instantly see the essence of people and things, but you can't explain how this happens. Feature 7. Feel a sense of mission from childhood or suddenly, even if you don't know what this mission is, you know you came to this world for a purpose. So if you recognize 3 or more of these 7 characteristics in yourself, you are likely to be a starseed that has not yet fully awakened. But awakening is not based on feelings. but a profound journey. The question is, why do we come to Earth? What is the bigger plan behind this? If starseeds are really souls from other galaxies, why do they want to devote themselves to this world full of pain, conflict, and forgetfulness? Why leave a high-frequency civilization and come to an Earth that is almost ignorant of spirituality and full of interference? Many awakened have asked themselves this question on the loneliest nights. In most spiritual traditions, there is a consensus. The Earth is an experimental field with a very special density. It is not only an intersection where matter and consciousness meet, but also a cultivation place for many civilizations in the universe. There is a saying that the Earth is a free will planet, where everything must be achieved through choice. High-dimensional civilizations, that is what we call galaxy families, have observed that the Earth is at the critical point of energy transformation, and this transformation requires internal helpers. Those souls who are willing to downgrade and temporarily forget who they are, but can still find their mission. This is exactly why you are here. The cost of becoming a starseed is very high. First of all, it is forgetfulness. If you are born on Earth, you have to drink the water of the river of forgetfulness, and you will forget who you were and where you came from. You must look for light in the darkness, not the other way around. Secondly, it's loneliness. Starseeds are often different from childhood. They are more sensitive, more precocious, more vulnerable to injury, and more likely to see through the surface games of human nature. This loneliness is not a social problem, but the soul's identity memory calling. You will experience darkness, loss, self-denial, and identity struggles, but if you can wake up in all of this, you will become a key node for the restart of Earth's energy. Have you ever had a feeling of destiny? It seems that although your life has experienced ups and downs, it is leading you in a certain direction. It seems that you have been trained and sculpted, but not to integrate into the world, but to change it. This is not an illusion. It is a code deep in your soul, reminding you that you are not just an earthling. You are an interstellar traveler, an awakener, a sower. The reason you are here is because you have something to accomplish. Your memories are the future of the Earth. Stage 1. The sleep phase. Your life looks normal at this stage. Go to school, work, fall in love, get married, and occasionally feel anxious and empty, but you don't know why. You will blame the problem on the environment, family, and economy. But there is always a weak but persistent sense of uneasiness inside, as if the soul is whispering, "This is not all." This is the starting point of the starseed journey on Earth, and it is also the stage where they are most often lost. Stage 2. The cracking phase. At some point, cracks appear, a major breakup, a severe depression, a sudden illness, and your perfect life is shattered. You begin to doubt everything, who you are and what you are living for. After you can't find the answer in the traditional cognitive system, you begin to explore spirituality, mysticism, and ancient wisdom. This is a signal of turning. Pain is not the end, it is the opening signal of awakening. Stage 3. Search, the search phase. You are looking for answers like crazy, reading books about the soul, watching spiritual channels, meditation, horoscopes, human diagrams. You even begin to question the authenticity of reality. At this stage, you will be exposed to the concept of starseed. When you read it for the first time, your body will have goosebumps and tears will flow uncontrollably, not because you are moved, but because you are finally seen. Stage 4. The dark night, the dark night. But then you enter a deeper night. You begin to clear the past. You realize that many relationships, work, and beliefs are against the rhythm of your soul. You have to face isolation, doubt, loss, and even lose trust in reality. But don't be afraid. This is not a collapse. This is a restart. Starseeds must experience a systemic death before they can activate their true identity. Stage 5. Connection, the reconnection. In the darkest moment, you will meet some guidance, a book, a dream, a journey, or someone, strange but familiar. You begin to regain the channel between you and the universe. Your intuition is stronger, dreams become real, and you begin to reconnect with nature, animals, and energy fields. For the first time, you understand that awakening is not to escape from the earth, but to fall in love with this planet again, with the heart of the stars. Stage 6. Integration. You begin to accept your past self, no longer insisting on being completely different, but begin to integrate your dual identity as a human and a starseed. You realize that awakening is not becoming special, but becoming your true self. You begin to practice healing, energy, work, dissemination of knowledge, or just quietly being a guardian of frequency. You begin to land and truly live out your cosmic mission. Stage 7. Service, the mission. This is not the final stage, but the real beginning stage. You realize that you came to the earth not to experience life, but to help the earth upgrade and help human consciousness evolve. You may become a healer, teacher, artist, creator, or just a lighter in someone's life. No matter what form it takes, your existence itself is a service to this planet. When you start to remember who you are, you may feel that I am the only one like this. But you are wrong. There are more and more starseeds awakening all over the world, and many of us do not come from the same place. Your soul may come from different galaxies and different energy civilizations today. Let's take a look at the 7 most common galactic hometowns. Where are you from? You will feel your heartbeat speed up, your emotions touched, and even tears in your eyes in the description below. This is not a coincidence. You are remembering. Chartreuse 1. Sirius guardian and healer. You have a strong sense of protection. It is easy to feel other people's emotions when you were a child. You may be deeply attracted to animals and have a strange familiarity with nature and the ocean. You are good at listening and healing, and it is easy to over-sacrifice yourself. Your soul may come from Sirius B, a galaxy that attaches great importance to balance and empathy. 2. Pleiades, the disseminator of love and freedom. You pursue freedom and hate control. You are particularly sensitive to the truth of love and don't like superficial relationships. The souls of the Pleiades often have a strong artistic atmosphere and have natural aesthetics and creativity, but they are also prone to feel that life is heavy because the density of the earth is too low for them. If you always feel that the world shouldn't be like this, you may come from here. 3. Andromeda, traveler and system hacker. You are born rebellious, hate rules, and like to explore the unknown. You have a pair of eyes that can see through illusions, but you often sneer at what others believe in. Andromeda souls usually have the characteristics of cosmic hackers, constantly breaking the old system and rebuilding a new order. Your energy is very sharp, but it is this sharpness that makes you a cut in the new world. 4. Arcturus, system builder. You have a high degree of logic, sense of structure, and technical talent. You may have a natural understanding of geometry, machinery, and musical structure since childhood. You come from an extremely evolved galaxy and like to build systems, optimize efficiency, and design cosmic-level architectures. You are suitable for building a new social model and a new consciousness system on Earth. 5. Orion, shadow alchemist. You may have had a strong dual conflict. On the one hand, you're extremely pursuing the truth, and on the other hand, you are prone to anger, criticism, and even darkness. The Orion galaxy has experienced an extremely fierce battle between light and darkness, So the souls from here often carry a heavy mission. You are not an innocent light, but a light that has refined pain. You come to help humans cross the abyss of duality. 6. Lyra, Starseed. You may have a very strange ancient sense. You are young but have insights beyond your age, and you have a kind of fatigue and insight beyond your age about many things. Lyra is considered to be one of the earliest origins of the human template. The souls from here are like the first batch of consciousness fragments to sow seeds on Earth. Your existence has the temperament of leading. 7. Centaurus. Interdimensional, you are extremely sensitive to dreams, dimensions, and surreal phenomena. You may have experienced dreams of traveling through time, premonitions, and even souls leaving since childhood. You carry the frequency of dimensional travelers and are prone to attracting supernatural experiences. You may be a soul that travels back and forth between multiple galaxies with multiple memories and multiple energy fields. So, do you see yourself? In which galaxy's description do you feel an indescribable sense of familiarity? Leave a message in the comment area and let's find each other. You are not weird alone. You just come from another place. Sign 1. You always feel that the Earth does not belong to me. Since childhood, you have had a strange feeling. I am not like other people. I don't understand the rules of this world. I seem to have strayed here. Sometimes you even cry when you look up at the stars, feeling that you are missing home, but that home is not on the Earth at all. Sign 2. You are always suspicious of common sense. You always feel that what is taught in school, the beliefs promoted by society, and even mainstream news, something is wrong. You never easily believe what others say, even if it is authority. You trust your intuition more. You are often the one who questions first and then explores the truth. This is not rebellion. This is your soul's loyalty to the frequency of truth. Sign 3. You have strong emotional fluctuations, but you can empathize with others. You are often emotional, very sensitive, easily tired, and easy to collapse. But you can also see through other people's emotions, perceive their pain and unspoken things. This is because you are essentially an energy reader, and you have a natural high sensitivity, which is the lower talent of starseeds in human density. Sign 4. You have been interested in the universe since childhood. Other children may like toys and animations, but when you were a child, you would think, does the universe have boundaries? Who am I? Where do I go after death? You are attracted to stars, ancient civilizations, and mysticism. These are not interests, but the awakening of memories. Sign 5. You often feel lonely. Even if there are many people around you, you can feel empty in the crowd, and even with the closest people, you often feel unable to really connect. This is because you are looking for people with the same frequency. Your inner frequency is too special, which makes you unable to resonate with ordinary social interactions. Sign 6. You have experienced an extreme life collapse, a serious illness, a life and death experience, and a sudden loss completely blew up your life. But you also awakened because of this. You began to meditate, study the universe, dreams became clear, and even unexplainable superperception appeared. This is the start program pressed by your soul. Sign 7. You are not good at the rules of the material world. You may find it difficult to maintain the daily work rhythm, have no obsession with money, and have little interest in success, making money, and upward channel. This is not laziness or confusion, because your soul is more accustomed to the world of energy and consciousness. You come here not to roll, but to transform the old system. Sign 8. You attract strange dreams and supernatural experiences. You have dreamed of flying, meeting high-dimensional beings and receiving guidance. You may also have experienced time confusion, soul out of the body, and encountering existence that does not belong to the earth in reality. Your soul does not only live in the physical world. Sign 9. You are born with the ability to heal, guide, or express. You may be an artist, writer, coach, healer, or the person who appears when your friend is in the most pain. You come to the earth as a conductor of frequency. You awaken others through your voice, words, companionship, and creation. Sign 10. You are looking for an answer you can't tell. You always feel that you are missing something, some kind of invisible task. You seem to be living your daily life, but there is always a motivation to search in your heart. You often feel, I came to the earth not just to survive. I came to complete a mission. This is not a fantasy. This is your soul calling you to come back. How many of these signs do you have? You may feel that you are different, but this is not a burden, but a call. You are not alone. Many of us are remembering the promise from the stars. Write in the comment area, I am waking up so that we can see each other. 01. First of all, stop doubting who you are. You already know. You may repeatedly deny yourself, am I thinking too much? Am I narcissistic? Am I too sensitive? No, you just haven't learned how to embrace a higher frequency self. The biggest obstacle for Starseeds is denying your own feelings. Please stop. 02. Clean up old energy. Letting go is not a trend, it is a mission. You must clean up those things that slow down your vibration frequency, broken relationships, low-frequency habits, and negative energy sources, including social, networks, media, toxic circles, and internal consumption emotions. You have to make room for the real memory download. Letting go is not about cutting off materials, but resetting your channel. 03. Build an energy armor system. The Earth is very dense, and starseeds are very likely to leak energy, tired, anxious, irritable, and unconfident. You need to systematically maintain your frequency field. Meditation, quietness, nature, water healing, frequency music, awareness of negative thoughts. Emotional release exercises. You are not fragile, you are just untuned. 04. Find your interstellar ally. You are not alone. Starseeds have a common topic, finding each other. Please bravely release your frequency and connect on social media, videos, and circles. You do not exist to please the public. You are here to awaken people of the same frequency. Your existence is a signal tower. 05. Awaken your service consciousness. Starseeds do not come to escape from the Earth. You come here to participate in the frequency jump of this human civilization. This is not a heavy mission, but a job with joy, art, and love. You may become a guide, healer, creator, guardian, or just an ordinary person who is willing to awaken himself first. Don't underestimate your power to awaken one person. The butterfly effect starts with you. 06. Accept imperfect you. You don't need to be perfect to be worthy of awakening. You can repair yourself while passing on light. Don't wait until you are ready to act. You are already ready. Deep in your soul, you have never left your mission. 07. The next 10 years, the great turning point of human civilization has begun, and Earth will experience a series of extreme changes. The wave of consciousness awakening, the integration of technology and spirituality, the return of ancient memories. A new generation of souls is coming in large numbers, and you, as a pioneer, are already online. It's not an accident, it's a call. Please don't back down. This video may just be the starting point of your journey, but please remember, every starseed is a forgotten lamp. Only by lighting yourself can you illuminate others. Now, if you feel called, Please write in the comment, "Area, I come from the stars, I am ready. We have been waiting for you here for a long time."